Dilly, I got the hope. Walk on the water and float. I left the fear in the boat. Yeah, I left the fear in the boat. Yeah, look at my coat. I got the colors like Joe.
You know, Chris, it seems like every year the NBA gets a little more athletic. Talk about how that aspect of the game has changed.
I was 6'9", and I played power forward and sometimes center. Kevin Durant is 6'11", and he plays the two guard. That's how the game is changing. It's no more big guys go to that end, little guys go to that end. Now you have to be a skilled basketball player. You have to be able to shoot, dribble, and pass at every position. The way of just the one-sided guy, that is gone out the game. That's a dinosaur, and I love it. You have to be more athletic, definitely, but the skill set. You got to make sure you can play basketball, and that way, no matter what size you are, 5'9" to 7 foot, you have to be equal in skill, and I love it.
Wow, I do too. Pass to Zubac. Back to Morris. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. Here's Beverly. Finished off the break.
And the quick feet of Beverly really jetting it down the open court for a high percentage opportunity.
Bradley with the bounce pass. Here's McGee. Trying to get open is Davis. They grab their own miss. Good work defensively by Morris.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. It should have been a simple layup.
That one goes. Count it.
And the mid-range jumper really right in George's comfort zone. When he isn't blowing by guys and finishing at the rim, he's knocking that one down with consistency.
And it's Davis missing.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
And Chris, he started last season red hot, but Marcus Morris leveling off a bit as the season wore on.
Yeah, he had a big drop-off in his percentages, Kevin. Not the finish he'd hoped for in a contract year, but still, the last couple of seasons overall, the best numbers of his career.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's McGee. Trying to get open is Davis. The shot's good from McGee.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
And a breakthrough season for Marcus Morris in 2018 and 19. Career highs almost across the board.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers.
While the shooting of Morris provides his team with is crucial, just a real valuable part of this team.
And he gets the bucket. Davis has got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
You know, Greg, the Celtics are encouraging their players to take mental health just as seriously as their physical health. Marcus Morris brave enough to say that helped him a lot.
I mean, the Morris twins growing up in the hard streets of Philly, I mean, a lot to overcome, but by getting some help, that's exactly what Marcus is doing.
Rondo with it. Guarded now by Morris. A nice shot by Howard.
Oh, that's just too much strength from Howard. A little contact doesn't bother him in the least.
Shamet on the wing. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. Back to Morris. On deep. On the wing, Williams. Back to Harold. Lets it go with a three. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Clippers on top. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Fades back, and Howard finishes it off. Howard's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Lakers. There's Green with the three. Lakers trailed by 3. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Right wing. Caldwell Pope outside. Fires for 3. Rebound by Harold. Clippers leading by 4. And George, here we go. Pass to Caruso. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. James with a deep 3. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean, he's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
And even though Chris Dwight Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts where you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won 6th Man of the Year for the 3rd time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. Shoots from the right block. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Biggest fear any opponent has. I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Now here's Beverly. And he makes that one. And it's 6 points for Paul George.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Howard can't hit. Outside, George. Beverly for 3. The Lakers with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Both teams will make substitutions. The drive by James. Banked in off the glass. LeBron got his second bucket of the game to go.
Such blinding speed on the drive. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
The Lakers trade. To the inside. And Davis can't get it to go.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
His individual effort has been outstanding tonight, and it's helped him grab the lead.
To the middle. McGee's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
The shot by Williams, no good. It'll count. The shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers lead by 4. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Now here's Davis. 6 points for him. And it's sent back by George. And here's Bradley from 3. Here's Davis. And it's all evened up. Davis has got 8.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Wide open look here for Zubac. Pass to Beverly. Over in the corner, Zubac. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Clippers lead by 3.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Outside for Davis. Takes a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 11 points in the game. Wow, hammering it in!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Morris with the bucket.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Got that one up quick. Here's George. 12 points for him. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Clippers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George.
Timeout.
Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
Lakers trail by 8. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's getting hotter the deeper we get into this game. I mean, he didn't give him much of anything in the first half. You hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And George gets it to go. George has got the lead up to 8 now for the Clippers.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Davis. Another shot. And that's good off the glass that time. Davis has got 11 in the second half.
That gives him 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Taken away by Williams. And now here comes Williams in the break. And it's George finishing it off.
And guys, when George gets cooking, you are in for a long night. He's just fantastic at finding different ways to score.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Davis. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. Davis has got 17.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul. 3 from the inbound. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Good if it goes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Clippers leading by 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Harrell. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Williams from outside sinks the three-pointer.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that, but either way, it's a tough shot.
Here's Davis. And another basket for the Lakers.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up to the Lakers. 7-point differential. And Green slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And the Clippers call time here. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the